called the accessible aviation. Some people will say so. The accessible aviation. Oftentimes we've been having stories of discriminations against persons with disabilities. And I, for one, experienced it. I thought it would not happen to me. We all know the story, so we'll not need to go into the story. Rather than cry over spilled milk, God Almighty, aligned with His infinite mercy, granted us the wisdom to work from the angle of creating prosperity out of adversity. And that is the strength, because disability is not inability. And anybody that is discriminating against persons with disabilities for the purpose of being disabled, it doesn't make sense. We thank God we have a commission today, and we felt that the first port of call in our advocacy work to share our plans is the commission, because in Igbo land, they say meaning that you cannot do this without the thumb. The thumb represents the commission. And if we must do that action of telling people we're ready, we must from the commission. Yes, sir. Thank you very much for hosting us. That is essentially why we're here in the first instance. Thank you very much.
The National Commission for Persons with Disabilities. Members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm very happy today, and we are honored to receive our organization, JAS, which is led by one of our very, very distinguished elder, the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities. This project that you are leading is a very, very important and sensitive project, and we are very proud of this initiative. As an institution, it is very, very clear that access to aviation is very, very important area for us. It is strategically part of the mandate of the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities. It is clearly stated in the Discrimination Against Persons Prohibition Act 2018. Clearly made it mandatory for our aviation sector to be portfolio accessible for persons with disabilities. We are very, very proud of this initiative, proud of this project. I can still remember that the Executive Director of the JAS Foundation is one of the victims of the challenge in our airport. Just recently, we traveled together with another victim. We saw what happened. We saw the difficulty they face in accessing our airline today in Nigeria. The project that we are coming with is a very, very important project for us. And we are already 100% much ready to partner with this organization to the success of this project. I want to, on behalf of the management and the Governing Council of the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities, I assure you of the sustainability of this project. As soon as this project is initiated, we are partnering together to see to the success of this project. The Commission will make sure that we make budgetary allocation to support this project. We are much more ready. We are much more ready and committed to take over the project immediately at the end of the cycle of your commitment, so that we will see to the sustainability of this project and the expansion of this project into all of the airports in Nigeria. Accessibility is one of the most important areas, we are deeply committed in. The National Commission for Persons with Disabilities is currently working on developing the accessibility minimum standard, which will guarantee the implementation of the Discrimination Against Persons with Disabilities Prohibition Act. Our commitment in the development of accessibility minimum standard will touch access to built-in facilities, accessibility to the airport and other areas. Therefore, the experience, the lesson you are going to learn in that process of providing accessibility facilities in our Nigerian airport will provide us with the necessary basic background information to enable us to operate the minimum accessibility standard and provide some of the necessary dimension and specific measurements on what we are expected to be accessibility facilities in our Nigerian airport. Our commitment to guarantee accessibility for persons with disabilities is one of the lifeline issues. There is a wider outcry about accessibility to persons with disabilities. Most of the building facilities, transportation facilities, and other things, we are extending, we are partnering with the Ministry for Transport. We congratulate you for securing this grant for our boys. We are looking forward to partnering with you for the success of this project. On behalf of the 31 million Nigerians with disabilities, we thank Voice for supporting our organization. Cheers for the success of this project, and we look forward to expanding this project for the betterment of persons with disabilities in Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you, Myers. The representative of Voice, Mr. Manuel, is it here? Yes. Please, a big round of applause for Voice. We say a big thank you to Voice because without Voice in Nigeria and the grant, we won't even be seated here today. Sir, part of the grant covers provision of all accessibility equipment starting for the Abuja airport. That's where we're going to have the first project. So the elevator, the lifts for picking people with wheelchairs, the aisle seat that will take you from the lift, from the elevator. The way it's going to be, there's going to be a mobile elevator that will be parts that can move towards to the side of the aircraft that will lift you with dignity. And then there's a seat, an aisle seat that will take you to your assigned seat number. That is provided for in the grant. There is also, we will need a disability desk in all Nigerian airports, sir. Because at this desk, that is where we take the data for the commission to know those people with disabilities that are traveling. But more importantly, at that desk, even though we have funding for one desk officer, we need more people. So we see this as an opportunity to create employment for other able-bodied Nigerians because it's an inclusive world. At the airports, Jane here, my sister who is visually impaired, and all the visually impaired persons, beyond using her cane and everything, somebody should be there to escort her to her seat in the aircraft. That is provided for in the grant. At the airports, the need for a sign language interpreter, because when announcements are being made, the PWD who is deaf does not hear what is going on at the airport. So that has been taken care of. As soon as a person with disability arrives at a Nigerian airport, you go to the disability side. And every information that is being passed at that airport at that time, there is a sign language interpreter that should interface for that person and every other likewise the same service for other people with disabilities. For the albinos, which is a very important cluster in our family, we also have made provisions for umbrellas and all that because sometimes we know the challenges of albinism, which is about presentation and the sun and all that. So proper arrangements have been made for them too, so that they will not have any contact with the sun between from the moment they get into the airport till when they get off the aircraft. We want to make sure that all persons with disabilities are well taken care of. We can, for the pregnant women, yes, At that point, when they are pregnant, we want to class them as a family that we should take care of. So a pregnant woman arriving at the airport should come to our desk and we'll give all this necessary support and assistance. Now go further. What if the woman is pregnant and deaf? Do you now see that this project is very important? What if a disabled, a woman on a wheelchair or a man on a wheelchair? You understand what I'm trying to say now? Or a visually impaired person who is pregnant. So all these supports are important. Apart from beyond this, we will also need physically able people who can do the lifting. As you can see, Barrister Ikem and myself, we belong to a different class of size for people with disabilities. We will need people to help us move from our wheelchair, and some other people. I'm a spinal cord injury person. He is polio, so he might be able to move around, but nonetheless, international practice has it that people should assist us move from our wheelchair into the aisle chair that will take you to your seat and all that. So we will need the collaboration of the Commission to help us reach the Ministry of Aviation, particularly the Minister, to see how we can take some of these our requests across to them, because we need the understanding of the airlines through this advocacy work. As a matter of fact, the plan is to visit every airline and embed our work in their system, because the airlines keep talking about policies, and all their policies are discriminatory. For us, we can go to court as much as we want. Yes, that is where we can get justice. The court is the bastion and the safety net for all of us who are ordinary Nigerians. But more importantly, we also feel that if we decide to work with them as a team and let them understand that it can be anybody. I woke up one morning, my colleagues here in NTA can tell my story. I woke up, able-bodied, on my way to the airport. I sustained a car crash with spinal cord injuries. And that's why I'm here today. Please, a round of applause for God. He had a reason for that. He had a reason for that. And no regrets. It can happen to anybody. So the airline or to the airline workers need to know that they go to the airport every day. I only took a journey once, and this is what happened. It can happen to anybody. It may have happened to some of them too. The airline will all begin to see each other as one big family that can work together is better for us. So yes, in a nutshell, sir, disability desk at the airport with well-staffed disability desk to accommodate all these clusters of support that we have just mentioned. The grant does not cover all of this, but the little we can do, we will do. And access to the Minister of Aviation, and we'll also ask, please, with the Commission that anytime we're going on an advocacy visit, the Commission should go with us to these airports, to these airlines, to all the stakeholders. We're also having a launching of this project very soon. We needed to come here first to tell you, sir, as our father in the disability world, that this is what we're doing. A proper launch is being put together within the next 2 or 3 weeks. As soon as that date is confirmed, we will let you know after meeting with the Minister of Aviation, because both of them, you and the Minister of Aviation, are the key people that we need there. Once you give us your dates and agree, we can do a proper launch, and then all other stakeholders will come for the launch. So we will need you at the launch, huh? We will need you to give us people that will be going out with us. We'll give our calendar for the advocacy visit. So wherever we're going, they know that the Commission is with us. We cannot exhaust everything, because if you allow me, we'll keep going on and on and we'll finish today. But essentially, whatever we need, we can have a team to work with. We'll share our knowledge with them, and then we can start work immediately. But all the same, thank you very much, sir, for the wonderful reception. We're very, very, very glad, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you to all members of